Hello Aquarius, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. It's good to be back and I'm very pleased to be back. This is your reading for October 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time, but essentially it's for the whole of October. Alright, it is a general reading, Aquarius, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some. So let's see what the month of October has in store for Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius, please? October 2022. What do we have for Aquarius? First of all, we have the disseminating moon, and this is saying take time to breathe out. Aquarius, when we're very busy, a lot on our mind, we tend to breathe more shallow and, you know, sort of hold our breath at times. So it's just having time out, having time for yourself to chill a little bit. And then we have the full moon in Aries, so a fiery or a fiery climax approaches. Alright, so let's see what that's all about. Right, what do we have for Aquarius, please? Information for Aquarius. What are the important messages for Aquarius to consider at this time? Could you clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Aquarius? Clarify cards on the table for Aquarius, please. Right, we have a card that's jumped out and flipped over, so we'll have a quick look at it. It's the Eight of Swords. And this is when we are a little bit stuck in our mind about going forward, a way out of a situation. But perhaps choosing to stay. I think the bottom line message of the Eight of Swords is choosing to stay in that situation because it's a difficult thing to look at. It's a difficult decision to make. That's why the young lady is keeping her blindfold on. She could shake the binds free. They're not tied tightly. Take a blindfold off, she could see a way out of this situation that's keeping her hemmed in. Alright, but I'll just pop that back in, Aquarius, a little bit more of a shuffle. Alright, we have another card that's flipped over, so the Queen of Swords, and this is very much your energy, Aquarius. You are an air energy, a swords energy. But this is very much about using logic over emotion, thinking things through to get to the truth of a matter. The Queen of Swords doesn't suffer fools gladly, so she's always got a sword ready to remove the dark clouds, to remove any negative energy around her, because she wants clarity of information, and she wants the truth. Alright, so this is thinking things through, clearly without emotion. So I'll just pop that back in for you, Aquarius. Alright, we have the Hanging Man, which is a Pisces energy, and we have the Death. They're both major arcanas, death and transformation. Right, the Hanging Man. This is when things are hanging in the balance a little bit. You have a limited perspective on something. You can only see things from one perspective, from one viewpoint. And we can see in the mirror here, the egg timer is on its side, so it's almost like time is standing still. All right, so things are a bit stuck. Things are a bit, you know, and all the coins here falling away from his hand. But he can see the coins falling. All right, but he hasn't got a wider perspective, and he certainly can't see that actually, you know, this is because time seems to be standing still. All right, so that's the Hanging Man. It's clarified by death and transformation. So it's trying to get a different perspective perhaps on something that is coming to an end or is ending or has ended. Something that's ended that needs to transform. There's a bit of a shake. I want to say that there's a shake-up happening. There's a shake-up happening, and meaning that something is ending but getting ready for something new to come in. All right. But things are hanging in the balance a little bit so far as that is concerned. So let's have a look, Aquarius, what's at the heart of your reading. Right, we've got the Hanging Man again here. All right, so this is quite significant. So again, two major arcanas at the heart of your reading. We've got the Chariot, and the Chariot is a Cancer energy. But the Chariot is, you can see the person on the Chariot is shining his light to see a way forward, to find the way forward. He's very much in control. He's controlling the Chariot. You can see the angel wings here, which is about flight, taking flight, going in the right direction. All right. And we've got the white horse and the black horse, which represents that which you know and that which you don't know. You know there's a certain aspect of the Chariot going forward, and so there's, you know, you're going in a certain direction, but there's things you're not sure about, there's things you don't know, and that's why we have the Hangman here again. It's that having a limited perspective on something. All right, so there's although things are charging forward, going forward at a pace after a lot of, generally with the Chariot, it's after a lot of hard work, a lot of difficulties, but things starting to pick up a pace and starting to move, and you taking control here. But there's still things you're not sure about, you're not clear about. All right, and of course that's understandable with this being a transformation time. All right, at the root of this situation we have the Four of Swords and the Page of Cups, and the Four of Swords is very much about, after a lot of hard work, a lot of fighting many battles, you know, having a rest, recharging your batteries, all right, recharging your energies, all right, and this is what's been happening, clarified by the Page of Cups, and the pages are the young messengers in the minor arcana in tarot. And cups are very much about love, relationships, nurturing, sensitivity, caring energies. Very much a Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio energy. But we see this particular page here looking quite anxious, a bit tentative, almost expecting the fish to be leaping out of this cup that she's holding. And this cup is holding something that's meaningful for her, for her heart, for her emotions. But you see the giant wave here, so it's almost like there's lots of, it's like a tumultuous energy. There's things happening that are perhaps have been out of your control, and you've been trying to hold on to that which is meaningful for you, meaningful for your heart, meaningful for your emotions. and it could well be a new opportunity that's there, but it's a bit tentative. And this is why you've been needing to recharge your energies. So what's in the past energies? We've got the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. So we've got two sixes here. The Six of Cups is nostalgia, thinking about family, friends, children, people who've been in your life for a long time, childhood perhaps, and just thinking fondly about the past, family, friends. But clarified by the Six of Swords, which is very much about moving on. Leaving troubled waters behind and moving on to calmer waters and dry land. So what happened in the past is memories of people who've been in your life and children a long time, and perhaps childhood, happy memories, and that about things moving on, things changing and moving on, and perhaps moving on from things that may not have been so positive in the past, or just simply about life and time, you know, the movement of time, things changing. Okay. And that's led on to the Chariot, things starting to go forward, taking control, but still things you're not sure about. All right, and a little bit tentative about things that are on offer, something on offer. But really needing to take a break, have a break, and that's at the root of this. So let's have a look. What's on your mind? Well, we have the Hermit twice here. Now the Hermit is a Virgo energy. The Virgo's ruling planet is Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication. Which is the ideal representation for the Hermit, because the Hermit shines his light. He shines his light, either the lantern or the crystal here, to find a way down the mountain, to find a way forward out of a situation or from a situation. But at a time of a contemplation, tapping into your intuition, trying to get the answers from within yourself, and about the way forward. And we did have the Eight of Swords that leapt out while we were shuffling, which was about being mentally stuck, needing to find a way forward. And I feel this is because of something that's come to an end, but it's transforming, a transformation energy. But there's certainly a lot of things being on hold here, although the Chariot is wanting to take things forward. But there's still things that you're not sure about. All right, Aquarius, let's have a look. Going forward, we've got the Wheel and the Three of Swords. Okay. Well, going forward, the Wheel of Destiny is turning in your favour. We have Jupiter in the background, which is the planet of growth and expansion. And we have, see, all the symbols of the zodiac here. All right, so the energies of all of the symbols of the zodiac turning for you, but turning in your favour, and turning because you're having to move on from a very a heartache and heartbreak situation. Something has been pulling at your heartstrings, has been emotionally upsetting and distressing for some of you. And there's a need to move on from this now, from that situation. So that old chapter ending, transformation, transforming into a new energy, a new chapter going forward, moving on from the Three of Swords energy. And of course, that's a little bit with the death and transformation card. Something's ended. I'm gauging that what's ended has caused this heartbreak and heartache for some of you. But remember, the Wheel of Destiny is turning. And this is your path, Aquarius. Okay. All right, Aquarius. This is what your spirit guides would like to say to you. We've got the Three of Swords again here. And we saw it as an energy going forward. Well, here it is again, clarified by the Ace of Rods, the Ace of Wands. What your spirit guides want to say to you is that acknowledging this upset and distress for you, how upsetting things have been. All right, but there is a new opportunity here. We've got the Ace of Rods, which is a new opportunity for growth and expansion. And it just needs you to grasp, to see this opportunity, Aquarius, and grasp it with both hands. You see the sunrise here. We've got the sunrise in the background here. And the Ace of Rods, this flowering, opening up and flowering. All right, and the dark clouds are going to be moving away, whatever it is that's caused this heartbreak and heartache. All right, there's going to be a new opportunity, a new sunrise. And I feel that's what the Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune, is going to be bringing in for you. All right, to move you away from this heartache and heartbreak. Okay. Remember, this reading isn't for everybody, Aquarius. But it is for somebody, or for a small handful of you. But there is a climax approaching, something's building up. But do take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to get some final messages for you. Final messages for Aquarius, please, to complete this reading. Final messages for Aquarius, please. Alright, Aquarius, we've got grace and gratitude, and it's saying through gratitude joy expands, and it could just be, as in the picture here, a cherry blossom petal falling onto your hand, and it's such a beautiful thing. And so it's appreciating that and having gratitude for the natural things that we have in our life. The smallest of things can bring us great pleasure, and through gratitude your joy is going to expand. It's getting that different perspective, Aquarius. And although this is a narrow pathway and you're being asked to tread thoughtfully as you go forward, it's going to feel a bit precarious at times, and I think we saw that with the Page of Cups. It feels things feeling a little bit tentative, a little bit precarious, you know, and needing to have that break and rest time, and that things aren't that clear at the moment, and it's just finding a better way forward. But it is a narrow pathway at times. All right, so it's just tread thoughtfully, tread carefully, take your time, look after yourself. All right, and the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny is turning in your favour. All right, and there's going to be an opportunity for you to grasp. And it's going to help to move you on from whatever it is that's been pulling at your heartstrings. All right, Aquarius, whoever this is for, I hope it's given you some support and clarity with your situation. All right, but take care now. And until next time, bye-bye for now.